Hi, welcome to BONITA'S Kitchen and thank you for joining us. Now today I'm very excited, and I'm going to say we're very excited to be doing our book release. And our show today is called What's for Supper. And What's for Supper is the name of our new cookbook that was just released by Boulder Books. So stick around and let me tell you more about it. So last week we shared with you that we moved from Newfoundland and that we talked a little small bit about our new cookbook coming out. Of course, I didn't reveal the name because I wanted to make it a surprise. But little did I know, our publisher released it with excitement. And I'm glad, because this is an exciting cookbook and we're both very excited, all of us of course, are very excited to share it with you. It's a big cookbook and got lots of delicious recipes. Raymond's got a question.
You know what I like about this cookbook? Is like, okay, what's for supper? Growing up, that was the big thing. When you go into your house in the evenings and that. And right now, like, you know, you can have it like a guessing game. What's for supper? Open the book and say, this is what we're having.
See, Raymond's got the idea of it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk a little bit about our cookbook. I'm going to read just a little bit in the book. What made this book very passionate for us to put out. 2 years in the making, and again, you guys have been following us for a long time, and those recipes in the cookbook we have shown you already.
Now I'm going to ask that question. I know we're going to be talking about the cookbook, but now, what is for supper today?
Well, Raymond, that's the question, and I'm going to share that with you. So right now, again, you can see the cover, What's for Supper, and we've been putting out spoilers, letting people see the cover, of course. And what we're going to do, Raymond said, What's for supper? I put one of my bookmarks in there, and What's for supper today is going to be Lemon Dill Baked Cod. Now, fortunate for us, we were able to find some freshly frozen cod here today, and so we're going to be using that. It is Atlantic cod, but you could use Pacific cod, you could use whatever type of fish, white fish that you could find, of course, because this is a very, I guess, favorable dish where it blends well with dill and lemon. So we'll talk about that. Again, I'm going to show you a little bit more inside. We'll start the dish, get that going in the oven, and then I will read a little passage for you. So first off, as I promised, that we are going to prep a meal from the cookbook, so you know how easy it is that you can open this beautiful cookbook up at your countertop, prepare a meal, and if you want to, I'm not saying you got to, turn on your iPad or your laptop and you can follow the recipe on our video link, which will be on YouTube, or Raymond will share you the link to our website. So right now I got our cod ready, so let's get preparing that meal. So now in our beautiful cookbook is a double page spread of this recipe, and that's just absolutely beautiful, showing the fresh dill there and the lemon after it's cooked. So that's what we're making today, and I'm going to keep it open on that page. We got some fresh dill that we picked there in our garden, so we're going to get moving on that, and over to the cod. This fresh cod was vacuum sealed and freshly frozen, so I'm excited to use this. The recipe calls for 6 fillets of cod, but you use what you can get. And that's what I'm doing here today, because if I was making it for more than just me and Raymond, I would put more cod. But right now that's for just the 2 of us and a little bit of leftover. So I'm going to pull in my frying pan, cast iron frying pan. Just wanted to rinse my scissors there. So pretty much what we're going to do here now, I should say drizzle of oil. Bonita, you get your act together.
Yeah.
A drizzle of oil in the pan first. You could use whatever oil you got available, or you could use butter, and of course I got that there as well to put in there, but I'm going to put that so it'll melt over the fish and everything. So in the cookbook, as you're following along with it, you see that it says slice up some onion and have that as your base, and then after take your codfish or whatever fish you got available. This is lovely. We were just saying, not bad at all, eh? Like for freshly frozen fish. Put it down directly on those onions. I'm going to wash my hands, rinse out this plate here, and show you what's next. So I'm going to be putting over there some, I got down in the book, a pinch. Everything is a pinch. So the reason why I said that, because we all got our own taste when it comes to putting seasoning on. So that was a pinch, about a 1/4 teaspoonful of sea salt. I got some onion powder, the same. You could put a little bit more depending on what you're using.
If you want 2 pinches.
Yeah, 2 pinches. You do more than you are a comedian. We're using some pepper. You could use the black pepper or white pepper. I'm saying white pepper in the cookbook because it so that it keep it all in the same, I guess, not too much bold colors there. I got some garlic. That I'm going to be pinching over there. You can grate it, you can use fresh garlic, or you could use garlic powder. That'll work too. And I'm going to be putting over there a nice helping of this dill. You just spread it over onto it. And I mean, you can see how fresh this recipe is going to be, with about a couple of tablespoonfuls of butter that you'll pinch down through the recipe so that it'll melt down over. You get all of that buttery flavor over the cod. So what I'm going to be putting over there as well, some lemon. So keep some fresh lemon to put over the dish when it comes out. You can take, make sure the stones is out of there, and if it don't, just let your family know that you don't want to be, you know, be aware of the stones. Now I'm going to take 2 wedges there just to pour over the top, and that is optional. But right now, just take 4 or 5 pieces of the lemon, put over the top. Now, what I got here is some vegetable broth that we had reserved from a meal that we had. And I'm going to put about 1 cup at the bottom of this, just so that the onion could start to just wilt in there and this fish go, all that juice go down over it. So now, let me tell you what to do next. So now, because I'm using my cast iron pan, I'm going to use some foil wrap over the top, just to lock in that steam. My book shows that I'm using a baking pan, a casserole pan. You could use whatever type of dish you got, because you got to look at the amount that you're going to be making it for. It could be a big old roaster. Take your foil wrap or the lid and put down over the top and make sure it's sealed in. We're going to be putting this then in a 375 degree oven and bake it anywhere from 35 to 40 minutes, or I'm going to say fork tender. And that would be absolutely delicious. Now I'll do that, and we'll get going on more details about our beautiful cookbook. So now, while we're waiting for our delicious lemon dill baked cod dish to do, and I got the timer on there, so hopefully it won't ring while we're doing this, I'm going to read just a little passage from my book, just to let you know why we called it What's for Supper. And I'm also going to show you here, and again, when you get your copy, you'll be able to read everything in there. So I don't want to give away any special things, because this is exciting. It's exciting for us. I got a picture right there of myself, Raymond, and my mom. Mom is, well, this book today is dedicated to her, because Mom has been our biggest fan, our my role model, and of course, taste tester for this last 10 years while we worked on BONITA'S kitchen in Newfoundland and Labrador. And of course, we've shared pictures of my mom, and so this is dedicated to her. Exciting, because in Newfoundland and Labrador, there's a TV program there called Eastlink Community TV, and our shows have been streaming on that for the last, I'm going to say, probably 7 years, Raymond. Yeah, for sure, or a little bit more. I'm not shouting out as much to Eastlink. I'm just letting you know that my mom, that's the channel or the company that she deals with to get her TV. And every time our cooking show comes on, she would call me and say, "Oh my goody, your TV program is running again. It's like 1 o'clock at night." She said, "Is there anything else on TV, only BONITA'S Kitchen?" And I would laugh so hard. I'm like, "Mom, just sit and watch it." But she's funny. But again, that's just a little laughing part. I'm going to just read a little small bit of the intro to our book, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, there's a lovely full picture there of me standing by my mom's wood stove and opening up the door, and she made mini bread in that stove. You can see why I dedicated it. Antique, yeah. It's a very nice stove, and it's been there since I was a little child. So now, why did I call my third book, cookbook, What's for Supper? Growing up in the mid-1960s in Newfoundland and Labrador, life was very different from what it is today. There was no iPhones, computers, or electronic games for us to play. We spent our days outside playing in the garden and sneaking down to the ocean to explore the flat rocks. Sometimes we'd venture up into the hills, searching for caves and pretending we are shopkeepers and such, selling groceries. And our family's home was on the ocean edge. And while my parents didn't allow us to go near the water unless they were with us, we often snuck down anyway, trying not to get caught. So after a full day of playing with friends in our neighborhood, we'd come home starving. We'd burst into the house and call out to our moms, "What's for supper?" So now that's just a little passage that I'm reading today from our new cookbook. We're going to be streaming another show promoting our cookbook, but showing you another recipe from it to show you how easy it is that you can open up this cookbook and make a meal for your family. So what I'm going to do now is pull out that delicious meal and serve it up and show you what it looks like. So now this is it, the big reveal for our Lemon Dill Baked Cod. Now Raymond will take you in a little closer to show you what that looks like. And this is it. I'm going to take these lemons that's all infused through that delicious cod, and move them to the side because I'm going to serve it with fresh lemon. And I got off to the side there some steamed rice and the vegetables. You can have it roasted vegetables, or you can have boiled vegetables. So some of that onion and the cod. And when you're cooking it, gauge it fork tender or 145 on your thermometer gauge, and that would be the cooking point of this delicious meal. And then what I'm going to do, because I know Raymond's mouth is just drooling over there, is put a couple of new lemons and get some of that fresh dill to put over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
she's looking good.
so is this something that you would like to do? Follow us on our new cookbook. Follow us with the link. We'll share that with you. But get your copy today and make this delicious, healthy, and affordable meal. Oh, of course, I can't go without having a little taste of this delicious meal. And I know on the show I tell you what the taste is like. But second time around, drop the fork, delicious. I mean, the burst of that lemon through there, that fresh lemon, the fresh dill. You could use the dried dill. I don't recommend using just the lemon juice because the fresh lemon got the zest and that naturalness. So probably stick with that. Lots of lemons out there. You can get them pretty cheap. This is it. This is our new cookbook. Today we are sharing the release of our cookbook. I know it's been out for a little over a week now, but Raymond will share links for you to get your copy. You're not going to be disappointed. It's quite a few recipes in there. I don't want to do a spoiler alert because I want for you to get your copy and just smell that new book smell and open it up and make your family a delicious meal. So this is it. On behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team, and from all of the Boulder Book team, we hope that you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us. And from our kitchen to yours, you have a wonderful day.
And toodaloo.
Bye.
Fish time.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's kitchen to yours. Bonita's kitchen, it's kitchen to yours.
And don't forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.